Hello everyone, it's Alex here, coming to you on my holiday in Foster. It's my last day today. I'm a little bit sun-kissed, as you can see. And I am fully practicing being present and being in the moment and tuning into my body and my mind, my heart and my soul, and it's really lovely. And presence is something that I've actually been thinking a lot about the last few weeks because things have been really busy for me over Christmas. I didn't have a break and had a lot on my to-do list. I'm creating products and all sorts of things, and found that I had a little bit of a stressful time. And in conversation, if you had watched my video yesterday, you would have heard me say in conversation with a couple of friends, I noticed that I wasn't paying attention to the conversation. I was actually thinking about my to-do lists and the mountain of work I had to do. And I thought, what a crap friend I'm being, because I'm not being present. I'm not focused on my friends and listening to them and what's going on. And so since then, in the last few weeks, I've been practicing presence a lot more. I've been meditating more. I've been really focused on just bringing about awareness to different activities, different tasks I'm doing, and just connecting with myself a lot more. And that's been really, really helpful. If you did watch the video yesterday, I talked about presence and what it means to be present. So it means to give the task at hand your full focus and attention. And whether that's something you're working on or a conversation you're having or connecting with yourself, whatever it is, hanging out with your children, whatever it is about having that full focus, intention, attention, and that is being present. So I asked you yesterday to spend the next 24 hours just having awareness of how present are you. So I'd love to hear from you now. If you want to write in the comments below, did you catch yourself out at times today where you weren't being present? Were you in a conversation and all of a sudden you caught yourself thinking about what you're going to have for dinner tonight? Or you're multitasking and focused on too many things at once, so you're not doing a good job. So it's interesting when we can catch ourselves out and just bring that awareness to the forefront, because the more we do that, then the more it's reminding us to to refocus and reconnect and to practice a presence. So today's video is about how to become more present. And there's some really simple tips that I'm going to share with you on how to be more present. So the first one is really about connecting with yourself first. And it's so easy. All you have to do is close your eyes and breathe. Take in, 2 or 3 deep breaths and ask yourself a few questions. What's going on with my body? What's going on in my mind? How am I breathing? What's going on in my head and my heart and my gut? And by asking yourself these questions and just paying that attention to what's going on in your body, you're reconnecting with yourself, you're refocusing, you're bringing your focus to your center. Okay, that is being present for yourself. It's so easy to do this. And all it takes is a couple of minutes a day. Another tip is to eliminate multitasking. Now, I know that especially for, and I'm generalizing here, but for women, we are told, we're brought up as fantastic multitaskers. And while this might be true, it actually means that we're not giving our direct and sole focus to one task. We actually have our mind on several different tasks at once, with the intent of trying to get things done a lot quicker. So that actually means that we make mistakes. It's more stressful on our bodies and our minds. And yeah, we're not focused on one direct thing. So slow down, take a step back, and focus on one thing at a time and do that well before moving on to the next. And you'll find being present on that one thing, you'll make less mistakes, you'll be less stressed, it'll be easier to then know exactly what you're doing and to move on to the next thing. Another way is to then lessen the distractions around you. And I know this can be really tricky for some, but I'm talking about your social media and your TV watching. So lessen the time, put a time limit on it if you have to. 15 minutes. For some of my clients, I'll get them to structure in 15 minutes 4 times a day on social media, and even put a timer on. And that way, anything you don't get achieved in that 15 minutes, too bad. And you can do it or come back to it the next 15-minute session, or it really wasn't that important in the first place. We can spend so much time on social media and all of a sudden 2 hours is gone and you're like, where is the day gone? So lessen the distractions. Scrolling is actually really unhealthy. If you're scrolling on Facebook, it's actually really unhealthy. So take a step back, put some time limits and boundaries on it. And this includes watching TV as well. Your time is so valuable. So allow yourself time to think and to take in your surroundings. And when you're with people, be with people, okay? Give them your full focus and attention, and make direct eye contact and listen with the intent to understand. The more you feel engaged in the moment, the more real connections you're going to be forming. And that's really important. We need to feel connected to people as human beings. So to have more meaningful and deeper connections, really tune in, go in with the intent to listen, to understand, to just give your good energy to the people, and whether that's your friends, your family, your kids, even your co-workers, whoever it is, make that intention to be present. Another way is to pay attention to your surroundings. So go outside and watch the trees for a couple of minutes a day. Watch the wind rustle the leaves and just observe what's going on in the environment. How is that affecting the birds and the insects and, the whole ecosystem? The more attention and focus and the more things you notice, the more in the moment you will be, the more in flow you are, and the more present you will be. Being present is a form of meditation. Did you know that? And it really creates a sense of well-being. Our fears disappear, we know who we are, and it really is such a gift to give to ourselves just that little bit of focus and attention every day, because every moment is precious and you deserve to have those moments. So tap into that. And you know what? You have time to do it. It only takes a couple of minutes a day. You have time. That time is so valuable to you, and being present is such a valuable gift. So I hope this has helped. I want you to actually write in the comments below if you have been practicing or becoming aware, more mindful of how present you are. And if you are going to practice, please let me know. All right, I hope you have a good night. Bye.